All right, guys, CodaBoy32 here. Check it out. We are talking about two firearms that are my favorite that are in the stable. These are two of the Tacticools. If there was Arthur Fonzarelli, he would be carrying one of each of these things because they are cool. So anyway, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up because I thought it would make a really cool photo. And we're going to do a little tell of the tape between the two of these guys. Stand by. All right, well, we got all that stuff cleaned out. The purpose of this video is just I wanted to take two of the coolest, the damnest coolest tactical little pistols that are out there and do a side-by-side comparison, and not really just to judge which one's better, because I have my personal favorite for what I would use it for, but in any case, we're just going to do this. Tell the tape is how it goes. Now, when you get the P226, you're going to get 4 of these guys right here. When you get this thing in the kit, you're going to get 2 magazines. Both of these magazines are actually made by Metgar, and they're pretty cool. The CZ comes with an 18 rounder, and the Sig comes with a 20 rounder. There's some weighted averages right there. Guys, to me, 20 versus 18, not necessarily a deal breaker, but one thing to consider. Secondly, let's talk about a couple of things. Both of these are double action, single action. Very nice trigger pulls. All right, so anyway, take a look at this. Both of these triggers are excellent. Now, what I'm going to do, go ahead and bring them down here on the table. We're going to cock them. There we are. We're going to talk about the reset. That's the short reset of the Sig. Reset of the CZ is not bad either. There's the pullback. Now, I would have to say that the SRT trigger on the Sig is probably going to be a little bit better than the CZ without spending any additional money. But, well, I guess you could say this was a little bit more money than this guy right here. You can send this off to Cajun Gunworks and they can put a fabulous trigger in it. So, anyway, it's some give and take on the thing. Double action, single action. They both are equipped with really cool decockers right there and there. I like, me personally, I like the slide release on the CZ better. It's more pronounced and it's up here. The TacOps, I mean, I wish it was just a little bit bigger, I guess, because I use the slide release versus the racking method. I can use both of them, but in a hurry, I'm going to go with the slide release. Both of these pistols have fantastic grips. This one is dressed out with some VZ grips. You guys saw these. These are the tactical ones. These have the lighter checkering versus the diamond backs, I guess. This guy right here is set up with some micro stippling that I did myself. This is, let me get in some close-ups. We've got some really cool photos at the end of the video, of course, with some cool ass music. Basically, you can see this has more of a shark skin finish. It's aggressive, but it's not going to wear your fingers out, and it's really, really sticky. Both of these firearms are equipped with some beautiful beaver tails. Look at those beaver tails. Aren't they beautiful? I like them a lot. Okay. Anyhow, back on it here. All right. I'll do all my videos with going from the rear of the firearm to the front. So we're going to take a look at this thing. Now, the frame of the CZ, of course, is front to back on the grips. The frame of the what do you call this thing? The Sig, of course, is encapsulated by the grip itself. So there's a lot more substantial weight involved on the CZ. So we're moving forward. We both have serrations on the hammer. You can see that right there. Both of them, this is a traditional hammer circled off right there. This is just everything that you would want in a Sig hammer. Both of them, again, like I said, have those nice beaver tails, so you're not going to get that hammer bite like you would, oh, I don't know, on a FN. What's coming up next week? All right, so we're going forward. We both are equipped with 3-dot sights. The sights on the CZ, of course, are raised so that you can shoot over top of a can. And we do have a threaded barrel on this thing, where these guys right here are not. They're both adjustable side to side. The dovetailed on the front here, dovetailed in the back. Of course, the CZ is pinned just like a normal CZ always are. Okay, tactical. CZ-75, SP01, tactical. And it says it right there, it's tactical. This is the TacOps, because it's tactical operations. All right, I get goofy every now and then. All right, both the upper slides on these things have serrations on the front and the rear. Very easy access. You can press check however you want. I would say that the slide weights, slide weight on the Sig is less than the CZ. The CZ slide, of course, runs inside the frame, where the TacOps, the Sig, runs on the outside of the frame, allowing a lot better grip you can get on top of that top rail. What do you call that thing? Slide. All right, so we're both talking back to the squirrel. All right, so let's talk about the sights. Both of these have night sights. Of course, the Sig is equipped with the Sig Light night sights. Of course, this one has the tritium with the fiber optics in it, so even at nighttime, that thing just blares. It's absolutely beautiful. This is probably going to be the gun that I'm going to run on the pistol course down at the farm, just because of this. Now, whenever I shoot my pistol, I have to wear my reading glasses so that I can actually see the sights on the pistol. And it's a trade-off. Now, I'm probably going to run this one time just to see if I can do a better time, because the sights on this guy are way more pronounced, and having them raised like that is actually a plus. Now, I've got another CZ, the P09 Tactical, that has the same style sights on there, so we'll be bringing all these guys down there. Where are we? Both external extractors, serrations. This one's got striated area on the top to keep the glare down. And that's it. All right, so let's talk about the undersides here. We both have checkering on the front straps. We've got some checkering on the front of the trigger guard here and here. Trigger guards are very large on both of these. Now, the Sig is set up so there's a lot more room right here versus the CZ, but you do have this rounded area that when you stick your finger in it like that, it'll go in there real easy. And when it's pulled like that, you're good to go. All right, we're going to go over to trigger pull here in a minute, but you got striations on the front. Both of these guns are equipped with accessory rails. The CZ rail is a true 1913 rail. As you can see, this is the traditional Sig style accessory rail. Both are 3-slotted. All right, the frames on this thing, this is an aluminum frame with the nitron finish on the stainless steel slide. This is all steel alloy, which means this guy right here, boy, there's a big difference in the weight. She weighs a lot. That also will have a positive effect on your recoil control. Now, a lot of people think just because this guy right here is riding inside with a low bore axis, and this one has the high bore axis, a lot of people are like, man, that Sig's got a high bore axis. Well, guys, to be perfectly honest with you, recoil management on both of these is not something that is an issue for me. You can see the bore axis on this thing is really and truly, I mean, hell, I don't know. It's just a little bit different. You can see where the center line of the barrels and where the grip is there's only like a 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch difference. Let's talk about weight, because that's going to be a huge variance in the two. Now, I'm going to weigh them empty. Somebody said, you got to weigh those things full. Not necessarily. I could take the rounds and put them on there, but with the exception of this guy having the capability of carrying 2 additional rounds over this one, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put 2 rounds on that one, and that'll be the difference in the two. So let's take a look at this. The CZ weighed empty with 1 mag in it comes in at 2 pounds, 8.5 ounces. 2 pounds, 8.5 ounces. Let's go ahead and put our 2 rounds on there so everybody be happy. 2 pounds, 8.5 ounces. This thing comes in at 2 pounds, 1.3 ounces with a 2-round differential. That's a tremendous amount of weight. Now, a lot of people may not think that, but I'm going to tell you something. When you're carrying this thing around all day long, that is a difference. So what else are we got to talk about here? Both of them are absolutely fantastic. They're both high-end firearms. They're both gorgeous. And I tell you what, I have become a big fan of both of these manufacturers, both Sig and CZ. You just can't go wrong with either one of these guys. They're huge in the combat field, and they're just gorgeous firearms. Let's go ahead and pull these things back. We'll talk about trigger pull here real quick and figure out where we are on that weight. Now, the double action on these things are both in excess of the 10-pound range, so I'm not really going to worry about that. Put that right in the apex of the trigger. Okay, so this guy came in just under 5 pounds right there. Let's go ahead and put it on the Sig. Wow. I'm going to tell you something, guys. Comparatively speaking, look at that. These guys are within a couple ounces on the trigger pulls. Now, again, the double action are basically the same. I couldn't tell you the difference of them. Extremely incredible performers. I love both of these guns. I wouldn't hesitate in recommending either one of them. There is a significant cost difference between the two. Out of the box on their full-blown retail, there's about a $500 difference between this one and this one. Would I buy another TacOps? If I got a real damn good deal on a used one, yes. Would I buy another CZ? Oh, I plan on it, absolutely. We're going to do a comparison. I'm actually in the market looking for the TriStar P120, which is similar to this guy right here. Hell, it's so much cheaper to buy those than to try to go out and buy magazines for these things. But anyway, guys, if you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate. Leave them down below. We're going to a couple more shout outs going out this week. RPM Idaho is having a giveaway. Please don't forget about Active Heroes. Bommy's doing his AR-10 giveaway. I'm going to put the link down below. Hashtag Justin's Final Mission. And what else we got? That's about it. Please like the video if you did like it, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We've got a lot of videos we've done in the past. We got a lot of neat videos we're doing in the future, and we're going to do an unboxing of an old standby gun that I just found and decided I had to have it for some stupid reason. I don't know what it is, but that's coming out this week. It's Boy 32, sport the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men and women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom. Freedom's not free. Boy 32, out.